everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a flip through of my December Daily 2020 album, which I finished about half of it in December. Every single day I worked on it, and then about I think the 16th of December I got too busy and decided not to finish it until January, I think January, February. I haven't looked at it since then, so it'll be fun to look at it with you guys. So my opening page, a lot of this stuff is coming from an Allie Edwards December daily class, product play class, or from her prep day. I think this is from her product play class, and this is from Color Cast Designs. So on the back, I stamped Find Joy, which was my reason why for this year, and just talked about that I wanted to find little moments of joy in the holiday. This was from a cut file from Allie Edwards. I believe this was the product play class as well with the texture, and I did add texture paste on here with the star stencil to create the texture. My opening page, this is December 1st, and I created tags that talked about one for my husband, one for me, with our details, name, age, and what we're wishing for Christmas this year. And then just a photo of us and this is just the back where I added some decorations from around our house and some decorations on the back there. Day 2, this again is from Allie Edwards. I can't remember if this is product play or from the December daily prep class, but I used her file and created this printed it on acetate. And then I added tags from around the house. I don't think I put anything on the back of those. And then here I did journaling for the second. I added some Tim Holtz velvet ribbon on the top. And so those just tuck in here in the pocket. On the back, I just added some tone-on-tone puffy hearts. These are from Ellie's studio. Day 3 was finding simple joy in just taking a break and having a cup of tea at work and writing about that. So I just did, I think this is, I don't know what size this is, 6 by 6, I think. And then just added a strip of paper here, added some stitching, and did my journaling here. This is from, a lot of these are from Feed Your Craft and from Ellie's studio. Day 4 is a story, I hope there's not glare on here. Day 4 is a story about a trip I took with my mom to New York in December of 2013. And that was definitely full of joy. That was so much fun. And I did create this little tag here, or this little pocket here with a number, the number 4, because I needed to create a barrier between this page and this page because the star was scratching up my paper. So that's why I have this here. These, I made this with Allie Edwards digital stories by the month for December, and I think it was December 2019, but I'm not certain. And I created the hexagon shape and printed them out in different patterns from the kit, and then just added some embellishments on the top, and then underneath I have journaling about the trip. And if you want to see more close-up photos of these pages, you can see them on my Instagram account, which I will link below. Day 5 was all about our favorite holiday movies. So love Prep and Landing. It's one of my faves. We watch it every single year. I created a insert here that has just decorative circles. Whoops. And there goes a tree. I'll have to fix that. it just has decorations on the front. And these were the transparent circles that came in Allie Edwards' main kit. Yeah, I need to glue that down too. And then I used a 2x2 pocket and just printed out pictures of the movies that we like to watch every year. And then I stamped the date that we watched the movie. So this one goes with this one, that one goes with that one, that one goes with that one. And the only one we didn't watch was How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is kind of sad, but we didn't watch that one this year. Day 6 was about Starbucks and getting the Starbucks, the red cup, although they aren't always red. So we had to go back to Starbucks a couple of times to get all of the designs. And then I even got the little gift cards that matched and added those on here. I cut up the cups and added, so you can see our order on there, which was kind of fun. This is from Color Cast Designs. Same with this one. I made a tag out of just some acetate here. This, I cut a slit in the photo, and so there's a spot here for journaling. And this is just talking about going to Starbucks and having to ask specifically for this cup. And I said I wanted the one that looked like washi tape, and they had no idea what I was talking about. So they had to come on video and show me the different cups. And I'm like, yes, that's the one I want. So that was funny. Day 7 is about our wrapping paper, and specifically talking about how, since it was COVID, we did 100% of our shopping online, and we just had boxes upon boxes upon boxes at our house. Hopefully you can see that. There you go. In our house, so just wrote about that. And then this is a little story about my husband wrapping a present for me, and he does not know how to wrap presents, even though I've tried to teach him. So he was in there wrapping, and I can hear him, you know, just getting really frustrated. And then I heard the paper rip. So he finally decided to just cut all these different pieces of wrapping paper and just stick them all on the box. So it was really funny. So I had to tell that story. Day 8 is talking about our Christmas tree, and specifically our ornaments that we have. We normally get an ornament every year for the places that we travel. And since we really didn't travel anywhere, I actually went to 2 places before the pandemic hit, but I didn't get any ornaments from them. So we got a 2020 COVID ornament. And so I wrote about that, and then our my favorite ornaments and our tree. This is a card from Ellie's studio. I think this is also from Ellie's studio. This is from the Hey Santa line. This is from Allie Edwards. This is from Allie Edwards. And I just embossed this with gold. And then I put our 8 favorite ornaments for the 8th day. I added a picture of each of the ornaments. I did 4 on the front and 4 on the back. And then I had these stars in my kit forever that I wanted to use. And so I did gold embossing on the back, and then I just did 4 facing front and then 4 facing backward on each of the pages. And I love how that turned out. And I made them into little tags so I could just add more string and get more texture in the album. By day 9, I was very, very tired. December is the busiest time at work, so I was working many, many hours and then doing my December daily on top of that, so it was really tiring. And so that's just kind of what I wrote here, just really tired, and that's the only thing I did for that day. For day 10, I put a picture of our Christmas card, and I created an, not acetate, what is this? I can't remember what these are called. Oh, laminate paper. And I laminated sequins, so I made sure that they were flat, put it through the laminator, cut it down to the size of the page protector, and then I glued on the front of our card on the front, and I kept space to have a pocket in there. And then on the back side, I glued down the back of our card. And when you pull out the tag, it has a picture of me addressing all of the envelopes, and I use these stamp embellishments from Feed Your Craft. I believe that's where those are from. And then me addressing the cards. And then this is one of our actual stamps that we used this year. And it is a pretty tight fit in here. And this is a Tim Holtz ribbon. Day 11, I was talking about my advent calendar, so counting down the days. And I created a tag pocket here on the front. This is from the Crepe Paper Hey Santa collection. Did my journaling on the back. And again, if you want to see any of this journaling or any of these pages, it's on my Instagram account. And it's a really cute wooden chimney, and you pull out a brick each day and then Santa falls down the chimney. So I just have a picture of that here and then cut out some of the Santas from the paper. Day 12 was our Christmas date. So my husband sets up a Christmas date for us every single year. And this year, since we couldn't go out anywhere because of COVID, he actually bought us tickets to a virtual Nutcracker. And he set up our whole front room as like a theater, and he even had like a red rope in there. He borrowed a huge projector TV with a screen. And so that was really fun. And he ordered a nice dinner and had it delivered. So this was the invitation Nutcracker for our Christmas date 2020. It was on December 12th. And I created a giant flip out fold of tags. So here's the ticket. And then this is our living room with the red robe and the giant screen there. Hopefully you can see this. This was the Carrabba's. We got dinner from them delivered, so just from the bag. And then here's the dinner that we had. The dining room table was set with Christmas lights. And then just a pattern paper here. And then there's also pictures on the back. So more pictures of the room. He had it just set up with a fire and candles. It was so nice. And then a picture of us snuggling on the couch. I wrote a letter to Kevin, just thanking him for 19 years of Christmas dates and just being able to always surprise me and things like that. And then after, since I love ballet, I've always loved ballet, I was like so in the mood to watch more ballet. So we ended up watching Black Swan. So that's what that is. That was fun. And I put it in I think this was an add-on. I can't remember if it was this year or previous year for December Daily from Allie Edwards. But I didn't want to smash the tag, so I actually cut off the top, and that's why I have this here, just to keep everything secure. Day 13 is actually eating cheesecake for breakfast because we had leftovers from our dinner the night before. And I also got these Ray Dunn mugs, which I loved, which say naughty and nice. I thought that was fun. The day 14 was very special because this was one that my husband made. And he did the whole thing. He said he wanted to make a page for the December Daily album. So that was a lot of fun. I worked with him to help him figure out how to do the silhouette, but he actually did everything else. He did the die cutting, he picked out the pictures, he picked out what it was going to say and all of that. So that was a lot of fun too. He even had, instead of washi tape, he used duct tape here. Day 15, I was starting to get really tired. So this was towards the end of when I worked on this in December, but I just did a simple story here about our bed and bringing out my weighted blanket because I have a really heavy weighted blanket that I bring out every year in December, and usually it stays on until in the spring. So I did that. I think this idea is from the Allie Edwards product play class also. I just stitched on some stars here, punched out a star, added some sequins, added some stars here. Day 16 was, I wanted to do kind of a day in the life in December, so that's what I did here, just with stamping. These cards are from Ellie's Studio, from their, I think it was from their Document December kit. It may have been an add-on. But I just stamped like sleeping. I woke up at 3:45 in the morning. Then I got up at 6, had breakfast, and then I started work at 8 a.m. and just kind of talking about how busy I was at work. Had lunch at my desk, and then typical day, still working. So I worked until I think almost 7:30 p.m. We had dinner, watched TV, and then I was in my room. I was in my room crafting until like for about an hour. And that's when I was helping Kevin with, or I think I was doing this story. 9:30, relaxed, 10:45, went to bed. And then I have a little slit here with pull-out journaling that talks about a typical day in December. So that was all I did during December, and then I came back and finished later in January, February. Day 17 is actually a fun interactive page. I believe this idea came from Pam Baldwin in one of the product play classes. So what I did was just cut out circles. I think these are 2-inch circles, and then punched the pictures to fit inside, and then added string to them so that they'll kind of twirl around. And day 17 is about going to World of Illumination, which is a drive-through adventure. I don't know what they call it, a drive-through light show, basically. We went to the Arctic Adventure, and they play music, and all the lights go to the music. And this is still part of that story on day 17. And this is me reflected in the mirror. You can see I have my mask on. We're just driving through the park, and I just loved the colors in this picture. And then this is from Color Cast Designs. Day 18 is about cookies from my mother-in-law. So since we couldn't go to see her this year, she sent us a big box with cookies in there. The wreath cookies that she makes are my favorite, so I had to get a large photo of that. And this is a new cookie plate that we got this year. Then I wanted to do a circle page, so I just I printed the circle photo with the cookies on there big, and then cut out and trimmed around the plate, and then added some background paper to put the number on. And then this is more journaling about the cookie plates and getting cookies from my mother-in-law. Day 19 is about our playlist for the year, and the 6 songs that I loved, especially listening to this year. So these 6 songs here go with the pictures over here. Day 19, this is from Color Cast Designs. I think these are all Ellie's Studio. And then I printed out our playlist, which was huge this year, 28 songs on there. Day 20, this is again from Allie Edwards' product play class. So if you don't take that class, you should this year, because you have so many ideas and downloads. It's great. So for day 20, I just put that we were binge watching this show on TV. We binge watched it in 2 days, Flight Attendant. And I just stamped here. This is using Allie Edwards ink. And just stitched the numbers and the heart on there. Day 21 is showing the outside of our house with the lights on there. I have these lights from, I think these are Ellie's Studio. This is Color Cast Design. This is from Allie Edwards. Day 22, I made a little pocket. I stitched a pocket, and then I added things that I am currently doing right now or loving right now. So one is Happy Mail from my sister. So we do a pocket letter exchange every month. Excuse me. And so this was our December pocket letter exchange. And on the back, I just stamped Happy Mail. And then I was listening to a Beechwood Christmas audiobook, and I think that's it. Oh, so I just did outgoing Happy Mail, incoming Happy Mail, and the audiobook. And then those just fit inside this little pocket. These tabs are from Allie Edwards, and then the stamps are from Ellie Studio. Day 23 is telling a story about my mom and how thankful I was for her that she had sent me so let me back up a little bit. So every year between 2004 and 2015, Kevin and I created a playlist, and we would send it out to our family, a Christmas playlist. And we actually burned it on a CD and wrote up the song list and sent it out to everyone. But we stopped doing that in 2015. And she was telling me how much she loved listening to all of our CDs. And I said, oh, can you send me the list of songs? Because I don't have them and I want to recreate the playlist. And so she, this was her text to me showing a picture of all of the CDs. And then she went back through, listened to all of them, wrote down any of the songs that she didn't have and sent them to me. And it was just really sweet of her to do that. So I wanted to make sure I documented that story. Day 24 is Christmas Eve, and this is a template. I believe this was also from Allie Edwards. And I printed out a photo of our moose mugs. We were having eggnog and cookies on Christmas Eve. And then when you flip it over, I did some stamping here. These were from Allie Edwards stamps this year. This is her ink. I think it's the Olympia color. And then these are from Ellie's Studio. And I just stamped eggnog, new PJs. Oh, eggnog and cookies, new PJs, bubble bath, joy. And then you open it up and it has my journaling in there. Then we get to day 25. I just have the big letters from Color Cast Designs again. I believe these are from Feed Your Craft. This is from Hey Santa line. And then you open it up and it's a large photo of our living room on Christmas morning with our stockings and the presents under the tree and the fire. And on the back, I created 4 pockets and told 4 different stories of Christmas Day. So story number 1 was our breakfast. We always have cinnamon rolls for breakfast on Christmas morning. So I just created a fold out and then added the photos and the journaling for each of the stories. That was story 1. Story 2 was about this book that my husband got me for Christmas, which was called Grumpy Monkey's Little Book of Grumpiness, which perfectly sums up my personality. It was really funny. And he calls me Monkey, so it was like perfect gift. Story 3 is a story of my husband getting a mug from his niece as payback for a mug with an ugly picture on it, or a funny picture that he had of her. And so she sent back a mug with him from the 80s with his mullet and his earring. And then story 4 is The Mandalorian. So I had been waiting to binge The Mandalorian until Christmas. So we decided to binge it on Christmas Day. And I had my Baby Yoda shirt on and my Baby Yoda Pandora charm that I got from my mother-in-law for Christmas. So I was really excited to just relax and watch Mandalorian on Christmas Day. So that's it for days 1 through 25. And then I did a bonus page of, this is again from the Allie Edwards product play class, this idea and this template. And I cut up a bunch of pattern papers and just added a puffy sticker on top. And then when you flip it up, you can see I kept our gift tags because we like to write funny gift tags to each other instead of writing our names. So I like to keep those. So this was to Harry Potter from Star Wars. So that's to me from my husband. This is from his, this is to him from his niece. So I like to keep that because I like to have other people's handwriting as well. Here's to Tonya from Santa. That's my mother-in-law's writing. This is to Kevin from Mom. This is from my parents. So just fun to keep that. And then I have that on both sides. So this is to me from my nieces and nephews, Kevin from Santa. So very fun. So this was the first year I actually did December daily outside of my project life, and I really enjoyed it. So I think I will be doing that again this year. I've loved looking at everyone else's December daily albums. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.